Okay, so well, it was a rain jacket and it was like this neon yellow, but then I got some paint splatters on it, so my mom was like, you should change it for a different one, and I thought I'm gonna make one. So what I did is I used pattern for like a leather jacket, and then over top there was gonna be a cape. So I decided what I was gonna do is the front is gonna be raincoat material, and then the back and the sleeves are gonna be just a regular cotton, because raincoat material is expensive, and so that way I could save up on cost. And then the cape was gonna be entirely raincoat material. So I got the raincoat material, and then I got a cotton of the same color. It's like a blue teal, maybe, I don't know. It reminds me of the flag of Kazakhstan, if that helps. And then I got some lining. That one is more like green-ish, but it's in the same color family vibe, so it works. Plus it's the inside, so you don't see it. And that's all for materials. So I started by cutting out all of my pieces. So I'll start with the jacket. I don't know if I start with the lining. I don't have a shot really of the lining being like the full piece being constructed. So I don't know if I did that first or if I did that second. Anyway, so yeah, I just followed the pattern, put all the pieces together. So on the shoulders for the jacket, there are these like extra pieces on top. It's like this egg shape thing that's like open at the top, and then you close that, and then you have to like sew it on the shoulder area with like several seams, each like a centimeter I think apart from each other. So that's a fancy thing that you like don't see, but you know, it's fancy, it's pretty cool. I think after constructing like the exterior part, it was time to sew on the lining, and then I put in a zipper. And my zipper is this golden yellow color, because finding a zipper that was of a blue similar to the fabric was really difficult. But also the raincoat material, if you look at it really closely, it does have some, I guess the weave is like one side like a golden thread, and then the other side the blue thread. Also at the bottom of the jacket there's like this piece that is also made of cotton. I think the inside is also raincoat material. That was unnecessary. I could have made that out of cotton. Maybe I didn't have enough. And then I made a hood. I just did like a long piece, and there's like piece up, and then those two sides sewn together with the hood, and then there's a snap button at the bottom, keep it closed. It didn't really stay on my head, so I sewed in a hair clip that I like clip into my bangs, and that helps it stay unless the wind is extra strong, then it doesn't. Also, I sewed it into the collar of the jacket, which hindsight being 2020 was probably not the best idea. Looking back on it, it would have made more sense to put it on the cape, but I put it on the jacket. It fits the style, I guess. Then we have the cape. Again, I had a pattern for that, so I just followed the pattern. It was 4 pieces. Attached the 2 back pieces together, then attached the front pieces to the big back panel. Did the same thing for the lining. Attached both halves together. There was like a front section as well, or front panel. Did that, and then I sewed some snaps at the collar of both layers so that they can be attached together and taken apart. At first I wanted to sew the 2 halves together at the collar, but colors didn't really match up and it was kind of weird, so I just made them 2 separate pieces. Yeah, I also put a snap at the front of the cape so that it stays closed. And that's it for this one. I don't have a lot of footage of the end product. I never managed to get some. I've worn this a lot, and it's, how old is this? At least a year old. I don't know how the lighting is. Anyway, so yeah, so the footage is like about a year old. I've worn my rain jacket a lot, and it's still pretty resistant to the rain. Great success. That's all. Bye.